tonight needs no introduction. Put your hands together for the one and only Prince.
Actually did a sit down. I can't believe it. Yeah. You know, Prince don't do those sit downs. Wow. Holy. Wow.
I gotta say one thing. There's only one way to start this. The first person to contact me when I came back to late night was this man to congratulate me.
Wow.
He will be here, save me a night. Thank you, dude. You've always been a good friend. Thank you. Always. And here's the interesting thing. Do you have a cell phone?
No.
See, I'm always shocked when I hear from you. But how do you survive in this world without a cell phone?
Everybody I know has one.
Oh. You're in social media. You have an Instagram account, a Twitter account.
But you gotta remember, like, Prince, y'all from the era where there were cell phones. Y'all were able to live before that. So, it's so funny. Like, how you live without a cell phone? Like, how I did before we had cell phones. we 70s babies. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to get Prince to gram.
Instagram. You actually, I saw a selfie of you, or it was yours, I should say.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that was your first?
Yeah.
Yes. That was it. How would you, yeah. What do we title that selfie?
One.
One. That's one.
One.
Let's talk about titles. Your favorite title in the Prince catalog. What's your favorite song? Turns you on every time you do it.
I usually answer by saying the next one, but there is a song that we've just written called The Breakdown.
The Breakdown?
One of the things that we try to do, though, is wait until we have other songs that go together with our favorites. That's why it takes a long time to come out with albums.
Yeah.
These days.
Yes.
Because, you know, not being under contract, there's no rush to do anything.
If you weren't, they like that.
They like that.
If you weren't Prince, what would you do for a living? You know? Because I know there was a point where you maybe thought about something else. What would you do?
Well,
I can't see you at the bank.
No.
You know? Even though all the ladies would be in his line, you know.
Arsenio's so good at his job. I wonder what would Prince be doing if he wasn't a freaking almost. I'm like he'd be doing what he did in Cherry Moon, Under the Cherry Moon. Yeah, what Prince be doing? It still have to be some art field or something. I don't know. He maybe own a museum or something. I don't even know.
when I was 16, I was completely broke and needed to go get a job, so I got the Yellow Pages out, and I couldn't find one thing that I wanted to do. So I decided I was going to push as hard as I could to be a musician and win at it, you know?
Wow. Boy! That's ambition, boy.
Do you watch any of the shows that bring new musicians to the American public?
Not so much. Yeah,
You're talking about, The Voice and
Idol.
The whole genre.
Yeah, I was watching a show with Esperanza Spalding, who's a friend of mine.
Bass player.
And we were both sitting there quiet. We were watching. And we looked at each other, and then she says, Are you rearranging the music right now in your head?
Yeah.
And then she said, so am I. So it's really hard to watch other musicians because you tend to, it's like a painting you want to make straight or whatever. You just hear it.
That is so funny because I do that all the time. That's why it's so hard for me to listen to. I do that all the time. And I'm not even a musician for real. But I do that all the time. It's freaking annoying. Yo, that's so funny. Anyway, go ahead.
Like you hear it. Doesn't mean that, what they're doing isn't of merit. It's just, I just hear music different. That's all.
Now, I've met, it seems like 100 musicians today here with you. What do you look for in musicians these days?
Ooh, great
I was
question.
thinking about your question a second ago. I think I'd want to teach in some capacity if I didn't play.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
There's a lot of fine musicians in the group right now, and I'm learning from them. So as much as I'd like to teach, I also like to learn.
Yeah. Is there a huge vault of material that you've created that we've never even heard? And how do you make those choices?
You know there is.
Because I'd like to hear everything that you pin.
Yes.
You would look different when it was finished. It takes a long time. There's a lot of music down there.
Like how many songs?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't go back in time and listen to it like that. I worked on it and brought it as far as I could right then. A lot of it I didn't even finish. A lot of the bootlegs that are out right now, they are unfinished, unmixed. Sometimes they change lyrics. And again, you wait until, you can find other things to go with it. We live in a singles-driven market, but, I come from the old school making albums, and that's what I'll always do.
You seem to have somewhat of a love-hate battle going on with technology. I know you haven't always loved the internet. How are you seeing progress right now with all of that? Can you use it to your advantage?
It's a double-edged sword. A lot of artists aren't getting paid full scale for their art, and the internet, because of downloading and things like that, is kind of like a black hole. And it's hard to audit, it's hard to get accounting, and it's not that it's just about the money, but it's about justice and fairness. And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, then expect you to fix your own communities, and they'll probably edit all of this out, but... Then it gets, that's the sharp part of the sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up for it, I think we'll get some balance.
And it's crazy because it's even 10 times worse now with streaming. People still today are trying to figure out how does streaming work, when I think it's all just fabricated, it's not real. It's just the music industry has found another way to rob the artist of their royalties, of their money. 1 billion streams equal like 2 cents. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, it's just amazing how corporations find new ways to rob people of their money. But also, I was going to say, I low-key, as much as I love having, streaming services to where I could easily download anything really any discography in the world, I do miss the ability to go to the store, listen to new music, find new music. I do miss that because I think also music has become so disposable because there's no more real effort to get it. Like, we don't have to go to the store anymore. We don't have to listen to new songs that we never heard before and try to figure out, do you want that album? Take a risk. Hear one song, like, I like that song. I'll listen to the whole album. We'll see if it's good or not. Like, it's just, like, I miss that part of my music experience. I might just start going old school again. with that, especially for like vinyls and stuff. But yeah, it's just it's an interesting time. I know Prince will be definitely disappointed on how the music landscape is right now in terms of distribution and all that. But yeah. I'm sorry, allergies are whooping my ass right now.
We've watched you evolve over the years, not only as a musician, but as a man. And I wonder sometimes when you look back at old material, like I've looked at so much in the last 24 hours to prepare for this, do you look back at old stuff, risque stuff, and want to separate yourself from it?
Well, you know, when you're 20 years old, you're looking for the ledge. You know, you want to see how far you can push everything.
Right.
And as an artist, I just went there just to find it. And then you make changes. You know, 30 years ago, there's a lot of things I don't do now that I did 30 years ago. And there's some things I still do.
Yeah. Oh, now, when you said that, the first thing I flashed back on is, gosh, he's Prince. I know that, I get all that. But he's also like this normal brother you hang with. I remember a time, and if I have to take this out, you tell me I have to take this out. But I remember one time we went down the way south of Wilshire to an after-hours spot and hung out and partied. That's something that we'll probably... I have a son now, and
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. And there were so many things that we did back then. Remember that house? We were sitting in a house and then...
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
It was like they take you in and they chain the door and it's a pit.
And that's so funny because I don't think Prince does any drugs. So this is funny because I put money on he remembers everything.
And they give you a drink in a paper cup and he wouldn't touch nothing. He just sat.
Were we in somebody's kitchen or something?
Yes. Yeah. It was crazy. And Prince was sitting in this house. He wouldn't drink nothing. He wouldn't touch nothing. And he was trying not to breathe. He had a cane. If he could have got oxygen out that cane, he could have stayed longer. But just normal good times as young brothers experiencing success. We should take commercial and come right back. We'll be right back.
I love Prince is like, we're not gonna go down. We're not strolling down memory lane today. Like we're not doing that. I can only imagine the stuff that Prince got into, especially with Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy. Oh my God. Oh man. If I could just be a fly on the wall, the crazy stuff they were doing, bruh.
She's always in my hair. Prince and Third Eye Girl.
Welcome to the night. Stop calling on stayed up all night. Did you tell me this was over? There ain't no use talking it over. Yeah, or can you try to tell me soon?